In this video, I'll show you how to replace the back glass of the iPhone 14. First thing we want to do is take out the two pentalobe screws with a pentalobe screwdriver. Then grab our heat plate, which is set to 90 degrees Celsius. Place the back of the iPhone 14 on the heat plate for about 1 minute. After about 1 minute, take it off. Grab my precision knife, go from the side. I'm just going between the glass and the frame. I'm just trying to make a gap. Now lift gently. I notice some of the glass might just fall off by itself, which is fine. Okay, now I'm in. I'll need 99% rubbing alcohol just to assist me. It's gonna help soften the adhesive. Grab my guitar pick and just get in between the gap. Now it should open easy. If it feels difficult, I'll put some more alcohol. So open on this side. Do the same thing all the way to the other side. Just be gentle. Put some more alcohol. And with all the glass broken on this side, it's making it tougher, which is fine. We'll just take them out. Trying to lift here. Making sure my precision knife doesn't go deep in. That way I don't end up cutting any flex cable. But the goal is just to lift it. Sticking on the frame with the adhesive. See that? So all we're doing is just lifting. Put some alcohol on the top. I like to wiggle once I get to this part. It's going to open to the right side. So next we'll need to take out this plate. And to do that, we'll need what we call a tri-point screwdriver. We'll need to take out this screw. We'll also take out the screw here because we'll need to disconnect the battery, which is the first thing we always want to do. Both screws are out to take out the plate. And this other plate is our spudger. Take it out, disconnect the battery. After the battery has been disconnected, now disconnect the back glass flex cable, which has the sensors, which we'll need to transfer, has the sensor and the flashlight. Okay, now this back glass is out. We'll need to make sure we clean out the remaining piece of glass left because we'll need it to be really clean. That way when we put the new back glass on, sits flush. Okay, make sure you're careful and you don't damage the battery. And it looks pretty clean. If you have time, you can also take out the leftover adhesive. That way we can put some new adhesive. I'll need to transfer a couple of things. I'll just put this to the side. I need to transfer the MagSafe magnets and the wireless charging coil, a flashlight sensor, and that should be about it. We'll transfer it to the new glass. To do this, we'll also need heat. So we'll take out this one first. Okay, so try to take out this one right here. Put some alcohol. Hopefully it's hot enough. We normally need about 90 degrees Celsius to safely take it out. Okay, that comes out. Now we need to take out the wireless charger flex cable. Apply some alcohol. Take out a flashlight's plate. We'll apply some more heat. Okay, once it's hot enough, use our spudger. Hopefully this works. Yeah, it's coming out. Put some alcohol. Nice, coming out. Then with my Phillips screwdriver, I need to take out this plate here. This is going to be one of the most difficult parts. It has a metal that's glued down. Might need some more heat, but let's just test it out. We use the precision knife. We're trying to go below. We'll just go from this side. This is the toughest part. You want to make sure you don't get your precision knife to snap the flex cable. Not sure why they made this really hard. We definitely need more heat for this. Need as much as we can get. Left it for about 2 minutes. Okay, let's see if we can do it quick before it cools down. The sharper the blade, the better it is. My blade is not as sharp as it used to be. Nice. Okay, so that's out. That's the most difficult part. We need to take this out and transfer it right away. So grab this and put it on here. Now we need to take out the charging coil part. Okay, apply some alcohol. Just put some more heat on. That way it makes our work easy. Okay, here we'll just go below gently with a precision knife just to lift it up a little bit. It's just kind of tricky. So we're looking to get below here. You're going to see the charging coil. There's this black thing here we need to lift. So we want to go all the way below here. This is where we're going to be able to lift everything all at once. Just gradually, slow and steady. Now that's out. If we didn't need to transfer the MagSafe magnets, we'll just start putting everything on. Since mine doesn't come with MagSafe magnets on, I'll transfer it right away. I'll suggest you just buy the one that comes with MagSafe magnets. That's going to make your work easier. First thing I want to do is put glue on it. I'm just going to put it around, just in a circle, and put a little bit here. Flip it to the side. Make sure it just stays around 5 minutes, but we got to get this out before it's 5 minutes. We'll apply some more heat. Once it's hot enough, we'll put some alcohol around. And our precision knife is going to do the job. Just going to go below, lift, do the same thing all around. Honestly, it's just better to buy the one that comes with the MagSafe magnets on it, in my opinion. That way you just skip all this extra work. But if you enjoy doing this, yeah, it's fun. Okay, that's all out. Now we'll just transfer this right away. I take my glove off for this. Make sure the side that has the tape is on. So just keep going around till we have all the MagSafe magnets on it. So just gently putting them on. Okay, we're almost done. Just a couple more, and we'll just put back the flex cable, so the wireless charging coil that has the flashlight and sensor, and I think that's about it. Okay, now we have all the MagSafe magnets on. Just gonna put back the wireless charging coil, make sure it's aligned. Put some glue over there, that way it sticks. Push this back in here, put that in there, and the flashlight goes in here. Just gonna lay this down here. Next, I want to put this plate that holds this down, and the one for the flashlight, screw it down. You can also go ahead to put on the new adhesive strip on it. I normally don't put them on just because I like to have access to opening my phone easily. If you're doing this professionally for a customer, it's always recommended to put the adhesive just to be professional. For me personally, like I said, I don't normally put them on because the hooks, they normally hold the back glass down anyways, and the pentlobe screwdrivers are gonna still lock it in. So for me personally, I don't put it on. I'm just gonna skip that. But make sure if you're doing it professionally, you should put it on. Okay, we're just going to connect the flex cable, and we don't want to forget to take out these right here. They're just protective films protecting the lens from dust. All right, I'm using my flathead screwdriver, just being careful, that way I don't have to clean the lens. It's already clean. You can also clean inside the lens just to make sure it's clean before you close it. Looks clean for me. I want to screw back the plates. Your two hooks right here, these normally need to go in, and we'll screw it down. Okay, once that's done, we'll connect the battery and do the same thing. This one has one hook at the top. It goes down here. Then I'll screw it down with two screws. I'll close it, starting from the top. Make sure these hooks here are straight. And from the top, just go in, push it down, make sure all sides snap in. And finally, want to put back the two pentlobe screws. And now you have your iPhone 14 back glass looking like new. All the tools and parts are linked in the description below. If you want to keep going with repairs, this next video is the one to watch. It covers the exact tools you need so you're not guessing or wasting money on the wrong kit.